Karen Mizoguchi, June 9, 2018, 12:49 a.m. Anthony Bourdain was honored by CNN colleagues during the network's hour-long memoriam remembering Anthony Bourdain on Friday evening. Longtime friends and co-workers, including Don Lemon, Christiane Amanpour and Wolf Blitzer, paid tribute to the Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown host who died at the age of 61 of an apparent suicide in France. Anderson Cooper also appeared on the special, choking up as he expressed shock, confusion and sadness that a man who was seemingly having the ride of his life in the middle of his life has now suddenly reached the end of his life. Cooper, who also dedicated his entire 8 p.m. and on Cooper 360 broadcast to Bourdain, added, "He loved and was loved in return." Related, Van Jones says CNN staff was stunned into silence after news of Anthony Bourdain's death. Anderson Cooper and Anthony Bourdain. Kevin Mazargetti, honestly talking about him in the past tense, it's really hard to imagine, he said as he held back tears. I mean, you never know what goes on in anybody's head. You never really know what goes on in anybody's heart, continued Cooper, whose brother Carter died by suicide at age 23 in 1988. But certainly, the pain he must have been feeling, at least in that moment or in those moments, and the loneliness he must be feeling, it's just terribly sad to think about, and makes me very sad for him to have succumbed to that, he shared. Cooper also told viewers, "He gave me hope for what one's life can be at 61. Related, Padma Lakshmi, Jose Andres and more of Anthony Bourdain's close friends mourned his death. Anderson Cooper. CNN New Day co-anchor John Berman also told viewers at the beginning of the special tribute that many at CNN received the news in the early morning hours, as Berman said he found out about Bourdain's death at 4:45 a.m. On Friday. Bourdain was found unresponsive in his hotel room by his close friend and French chef Eric Ribert, according to CNN. Both were filming an upcoming episode of Parts Unknown. During Friday's Salute, newsroom host Brooke Baldwin broke down in tears as she said, "Losing Tony was losing a member of our family, our CNN family. Watch Remembering Anthony Bourdain's illustrious life and career," and it was announced on Sunday. Just 2 days after Bourdain's death, CNN will air a new episode of Parts Unknown set in Berlin. When Berlin airs, Anderson Cooper is going to give an introduction before the episode airs. They were good friends. Karen Reynolds, director of CNN Prairie and Bourdain's longtime publicist for Parts Unknown, confirmed to People, "If you or someone you know is considering suicide, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK 8255. Text HELP to the crisis text line at 741-741 or go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. You may like